Thanks for taking the time to watch this DVD. You've ordered your container, and we'd like to help you figure out where the best place to place it is in order to ensure a smooth delivery and pickup of your container. We'll begin with one of our members in Santa Barbara, California.
We're here at a construction site, and we're going to be putting a container down. As you can see, we're going to be trying to find a location for the container that's level, but there's a lot of things that you can't see that you got to take into consideration. For instance, septic tanks, manholes. This is a manhole here that we've located on the site, and it looks like it's for the sewer system. So we don't want to place a container on top of that manhole. We want to keep it away from it.
Remember to always inspect the surface before you drop the container. Now, let's talk about how much room you'll need to get your container into your storage area.
And we're ready to drop the container now, and I want you to notice as we move forward in doing this about the amount of space that we're going to use to drop the container. Again, we got 20 feet for the container, but there needs to be enough space in front of the container for the truck to get out from underneath it. So as Pete backs up now, you're going to see he's going to position himself in a spot that's not going to cover that manhole, yet stop the container shy of the grass, and still give himself enough room to get out from underneath the container.
Whatever the size of your container is, double it. That's how much space you'll need for our driver to drop the container and then later on pick it up.
So as he pulls forward from out from underneath this container, you can see how much more space he needs. He needs to drive 20 feet to get out from underneath that container. So as he pulls out, he's going to have to veer left just slightly to get out from underneath. But like I said, as long as you've got your 20, another 20 in front, you can usually get out from underneath it by turning slightly as you exit from underneath the container.
Not only will you need more room in front of the container, you'll also need to make sure that there's vertical clearance.
As the container sits right now, the elevation of the front of the container really isn't higher than the original height that it was before we slid the bed back. But if I slide the bed forward, look at the elevation on that container now. If I don't tilt the bed back down, that container's going upwards of 14, 15 feet in the air. Now that container's up there 14 feet. Had there been a tree limb there or a wire or a edge of a roof that I had previously gone underneath, we could do some damage.
As you can see here, when tipped, the containers do rise in height. Make sure you have vertical clearance. In summary, just remember to give some extra room in front of your container area. Make sure there's no vertical obstructions, and if possible, place it on a dry, flat surface. The members of NPSA are committed to helping you find a solution to get your container into the proper storage area. If you have any questions about this information, just contact your portable storage dealer and they'll help solve any issues you may have.